So here we are, race number 2 of the day. The Elegant Electrics, Haulage, again using the same West Trail, West Fleet as the other group of racers did. 4 wagons on there, around 200, just over 200 tons. All the racers still on their same track, but they will be going in reverse, the opposite way around the track. Everyone is ready to go. The Norwegian won first in the singles race, and the French train was second, the American third. So the Russian was last. This is the train I'm sort of waiting to see if there is going to be a change. I think it maybe might be slightly better. All the trains are the same, we've not changed up any of them for this race. So without further ado, we shall push pause, set these all to start. They are all heading to the correct station, which is nice. There we go. So we are ready to go for race 2 of today, the Electrics Haulage race. So in 3, 2, 1, go. Wait for the horns. Right, done, they're off. The American train just in front there. Already it looks like the Russian train is doing better. Pretty evenly matched so far. Let's jump on board with a train. It's easier to run like this. Ooh, the American train cutting out in front. The Norwegian not doing so good this time. He's actually in last. I suspected the French train might do slightly better this time around as well. We shall just have to wait and see. How does it look from in here? Spanish train on the left, still doing well. Russian train out in front. I suspected it would be better at haulage than it was as a single unit on its own. We're coming up to 100 miles per hour. Alright, 100. Still another 25 miles to go to get to the top speeds. You slowed down a bit too early there, although you are in the inside track. Okay, so an American and Russian battling it out for first, it looks like. Quite a slow section of track here though, so we'll just have to see how they get on through the quick sections. The Russian may be on a comeback. Ooh, the Norwegian's on a comeback. He's coming in there. The French train not doing so good. Not doing so good even. Right, how's our Spanish train? Look okay actually. How fast we're going? 103. They should get up to top speed going down here. Severely doubt that they'll be slowed down at all in the uphill section. Why are you falling back? Alright, everyone's at 124 as they head up the hill. Not slowing down at all, in fact speeding up. The Russian train just out in front. As they come round here, this is another slow section as they go past Beck and Reed. Let's jump on Reed. See if we can get in fact, let's jump on it first. Get rid of everyone else. See how it looks. So we're still a close-knit group at the start here. No one sort of tearing out in front. The French train is coming back though. Just because everyone else is having to slow down terribly. You're just in the lead there. Right, over the bridge. background, the Americans sneaking up the inside there. Nice. The American takes the lead just. Now they can get back onto a section where they can start accelerating again. These four trains here are pretty evenly matched at the moment. Let's see if the French train can hold in there. So our Russian train has completely turned it around. They being last in the previous race to... Is that first now? Yes. He's back up now first. Just by a nose. Spanish train starting to pull away again. French train again not doing so good. We're slowing down. Ooh, this inside section quite bad for these two trains. They are all quite evenly matched. No one tearing off in front at the moment. French train looks to be struggling slightly. Ooh, here's the other liveries for the NSB model. We'll change the livery up for its next race, which in the map I have already selected. And the next race will actually be at the end of May. We'll do the races at the end of May. There will be a bonus race for this map. So, with trains that I've already selected. I will explain a bit about the bonus race as we come to do it. Right, so the Russian is now a train length in front. When I say a locomotive length in front. As they go through the tunnel. He's slowing down though. Oh, I keep forgetting about this horrible clipping section. Right, down to 57. That's quite bad. You need to get back on your speed there, buddy. You need to claw back some points after your disappointing first race. Which I'm sure he will. Let's jump on board with somebody else. Spanish train, which is not that far off from the Russian train. He may actually pass it down on the left hand side here. Boom, there we go. Nope, the Russian train just managing to keep in front. Seems to be better off. It seems to have a bit more power for haulage. They come over the bridge here, back into the tunnel. Just a short tunnel though. Let's head back. How does it look from last position? Interesting. The Russian train in front now. German train on the left side of him should be the Norwegian train. Hold on. The American is falling behind, weirdly. How's that happen? Is this the French train? I'm sure this is the French train we're on board with. I can't see the Norwegian train. I can't see its catenary on the left. So it may have fallen back slightly. These guys are slowing down. Is it the braking? There's the Norwegian train there. Ah, right. Your catenary was hidden by this guy's catenary. Okay. I mean, pantograph even. Right. French train starting to slow down a bit there. As we come round, they'll soon be entering the 75-mile-per-hour bridge section. This wooden trestle bridge. Is the Russians still in the lead? Let's have a look. American train just sort of died a death. He is still in the lead, just. The Norwegian is up in third, Germany in fourth, American is last. I'm not sure how that happened. Maybe it was a corner further back, just hindered it slightly. But the American is now in last position. Right, we should be nearing the end of the 75 mile an hour section. We are. A few little tunnels to go through here. Now they will have to slow down slightly for this section. Hopping out the other side, the Norwegian just coming through there. The American still in last. Unfortunate. Clearing the tunnel, we're now going to be starting the uphill climb through the valley. Oh, I am already following this train. My bad. Right, now, let's see if the uphill struggle will affect any of these trains. The Russian is now in front. Oh my god. Fatal arse collapse for the Renfe Spanish train there. And it's just been obliterated by pretty much everybody. That inside corner not doing it any favours. Which is a shame. Our Russian is sort of tearing off though. Well in front now. Although there is the slow section at the top of this map, we shall have to see how he fares through that section. I like that little valley. I should have cool. I like this map. It is pretty beautiful. Right, so you're heading up 112. The Norwegian is now in second. Our German is now in third. The Spanish train is now miles behind. This race may well be over. It just seems to be more hindered going round that corners than the rest. Here they go a terrible little section here. Oh dear. Right, let's jump on board with the... Oh dear. There's a satellite view of the racers. Will the Spanish train be able to claw anything back for the end? Maybe. Our Norwegian train is falling behind. The American is back up in second. So that's interesting. Because he was fifth just a short while ago. Is the Spanish train making any headway? No. Right, how are we getting on? Where exactly are we? Just beside Andermatt. And then up past Alp di Cereccia, between Aurelio and Acquarosa, down past Biasca, Chironico, Bellinzona and Locarno, and then they're sort of on their way home at that point. Are you gaining on first? Uh-oh. I'll push the right section now. Nice little view at it. Right, they are nearing the top of the valley. Looks as though he slowed down quite a fair bit there for that section. is a slow section as they head through this tunnel. Yes, he slows down. This train will have to slow down to 58. The German in the inside going for it. So that outside rail is miles better than this inside. The Russian train may have lost its lead there. Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. So, it would seem that that section back there, as they go through that tunnel, there is something that slows down trains, especially these ones in the inside, or on the line that the American and the Russian is on. I did actually notice that during the other races, that trains were going through that section in a certain order of first, second, third, fourth, etc. But then coming out the other side of that tunnel in a different order. And I always missed it as well. So now that explains it. That's pretty much what the bonus race is for. The bonus race is 6 trains. That is exactly the same train with different liveries all running through. And because they're the top speed, same power rating, same horsepower, same weight, etc, etc, then you should have a fair idea exactly where trains are being hindered on the racetrack, because they're all the same speed, same identical stats. That's when we'll be able to tell which tracks are basically, well, which track's basically the best track. But the German is now in the lead as they head down this downhill section. This is quite a fast section, so I don't think gravity or weight comes into effect for this. Still being 125. German is still in the lead. Now this will definitely be a quick section of track. We'll keep first and second up there, or second first, as the case may be. French train second last. I've almost forgot about the Spanish train in the back here. He looks to be closing, so he may actually get a place back. Right, through this tunnel, which is quite a long tunnel. So let's jump on board with 4th place, it looks like. Yes. First. No, first is the German train. Second, the Russian. Third, the Norwegian train. Oh my god, how did that happen? So the French train blazing past on the left hand side there, for reasons unknown. I suppose this American train is down to 123. Crawling back up to top speed, they actually obliterated that section of track quite quickly. They're already down at the bottom. Now, there used to be a road here. I can hear them. First, second, third. The French train should be in 4th, yes. 5th, the American. And our Spanish train, which looks to be... might be catching up. Had some unfortunate technical malfunction that slowed them way the hell down. Right, where are these trains? Right. We are missing a train. Am I missing a train? Hold on. The Russian is... where's the German train? What? What? It slowed down to almost a stop. How did that happen? How did that happen? Have you got a section of track that's too slow? Maybe this bit here slowed it down, but it shouldn't have. Oh well, the German, through a weird twist of fate, is basically out now. I'd love to go back and see how that actually happened. That is very strange indeed. Interesting development. So I do apologise for fans from Germany there. I don't actually know how that happened. There will be a steward's inquiry. Right, Russian train back in first now, Norwegian train in second, French train in third, German train back here. Let's bring the trains up for 2 seconds. Bring you up there so I know where to find you. And go back to this section of track. Everything is green. 205, 205, 124, 124. There should have been absolutely nothing to stop that train from being slowed down. Right, let's get rid of that. So I'm not entirely sure if it happened there. Right. Can you speed up, please? You were first and now you're last. Through an unknown twist of fate. Right, let's jump on board first. It is doing 125. Landslide. I'm totally confused by that German train. Basically died for like a second and then started going again. For reasons unknown. Right, let's have a look here. Spanish train actually starting to catch up in those two. The French train, which looked like it was going to finish last, is now in third, weirdly. Is there any sign of the German train? There it is there. It may actually still be able to catch some of them. They are gone from sight. Well, that was weird. I didn't accidentally push stop, did I? No, because it started going again. Okay. I'll have to look back on it and see if I can actually deduce if it actually happened to that train. You can still see it there in the background up there. Although he is at a point where he's so far behind he may not be able to catch anyone else. May have been a glitch in the track or something, which is a shame. Right, there he is there, look. He may still catch some of these. We'll just have to wait and see. The Russian train fairly turned it around though. I sort of suspected that it would. It just looks a bit more heavy duty than the rest. You can see the American train trying to catch this French train. Where is the German train? There it is there. Now, is there a section where you need to slow down? Yes, as you near the end. Enough for this Norwegian to catch? We shall soon see. Right, we're coming into the tunnel. Down to 116. Down to 90. There is a slow 75 mph section of track up here. Is he going to be able to sneak past this Russian train? Who knows? Who knows? How about the guys at the back? Even the French train is starting to catch. Our German train is in the tunnel section. But they are nearing the end. Who's going to be first? No sign of the German yet. There it is there. To the Russian train, still in first. He's managed to retain his lead. Well done, sir. Even though the German train probably would have won if it hadn't had some sort of major malfunction. Right, oh no, I didn't actually have my traffic light set up for the finish line. As they come down the home straight though, the Russian has it. Russian in first, Norwegian in second, the French train in third, and the American train in fourth, the Spanish train in fifth, and last but not least, the German train, who is approaching now. I'll actually stop these from trying to escape back up the line. Here he is in a woeful last position, although I'm not exactly sure why he stopped. There will be an steward's inquiry, don't you worry, German train. We'll get to the bottom of how you temporarily died for a moment in time. None of the other trains did that, so I'm not sure why he would have, but I'll look back into it. So there we have it for the end of race 1. The Russian train turning it around from last in the first race to first in the haulage race. The Norwegian train still doing good. It was first in the last race, now getting a second place there. The French train, which I had pegged to finish last in this race, actually finished third. So well done to you. The American train in fourth, our Renfe train in fifth, and last our German. We may give him a bonus point or something once we see if it actually happened to him. He just sort of disappeared. 1 minute he was in front of everybody, the next minute he was gone. But that's going to be it for race 2 for the Elegant Electrics. The bonus race will be the last race. Let's go and look at the standings after race 2 and the scoreboards for the Elegant Electrics Championship. So after race 2, the results stand as Russia with 6 points from that race there. It totally redeemed itself. Norway with a second, he's doing quite decent, the Norwegians there. France in third, USA in fourth, Spain in fifth, and due to some weird technical error, the German finished in last. I will look into it to see if it happened via train. I'll go back through the footage and have a look at it again. But now here are the championship standings. So after the first 2 races for the Elegant Electrics, the Norwegians are in the lead with 11 points. The first and second giving them the top spot there. The Russians are in second. At first place in the last race, totally turning it around for them. Spain and the USA are level points on 7 at the moment. Our French team is on 6th, and the Germans with that unfortunate last in the last race, leaving them at the bottom with 4. But I think they'll be able to claw some points back in the next couple of races. But for just now, that is going to be it for the end of the Elegant Electric races. I will look back into that incident with the German train, and I'll probably do something before I go into the at the start of the bonus race episode, which will be the last race, and that'll be the last race until the end of May, when we'll be back for round 2 on a different map. So stand by for the bonus race and the steward's inquiry into race.